Ooh. Hello and welcome back to Medieval Engineers Vanilla with Strix. I went ahead and worked through the night that just passed. Once I got my computer up and running, make sure everything was going to work right. Uh, Extended this by a couple of foundations and floors. Put up a couple crates for dirt and clay. Did a lot of collecting of things. Speaking of, the farm actually finished, so I'm going to go ahead and harvest that real fast. And then we're going to be working on the laying claim. But thanks to the farm being done and the collection that I was doing overnight, I should be able to get quite a few of the quests done before we grab up key ingredients and move over to a new location. Ah, nice, all this flax. We're not going to be using this farm plot anymore, so I'm just going to get my sticks back. Okay, that went weird. And it killed me. Physics in this game can be quite dangerous. So, at least I finally got that on camera for you. And I've got to run over here and grab all my stuff back. If you hold shift and just click, you can just move everything fairly quickly. I don't think I had a tool in my hand. I did. I had my hammer in my hand. Where did my hammer go? It's probably underneath here. So if I hit right click, I can rope to that and move it. And right click to let go of it. And there's my hammer. Now I can get rid of this. I guess I had connected things weirdly on all of this. That does happen sometimes. There we go. The compound blocks are nice, but they get a little finicky sometimes. And wooden claim block. Now, in the single player mode, there are a couple of benefits you can get from a claim block, but for the most part, you don't need them. It's more for multiplayer. But I'm going to go ahead and get one up and running just to show you how it works. This is going to be contested only for 30 seconds for me here because I'm in single player. If you are in multiplayer, I believe it's a 10-minute period of contested. And this is mostly just to block people from messing with your land in any way, shape, or form, though you have to pay taxes on your claimed land. All right. And to pay taxes, you'll look in here. I have less than 1 hour of the protection from this. Again, it's not really necessary for someone in single player, but I'll go ahead and give it these 12 copper ingots, which extends the claim by 1 day, real time. Which means I don't have to worry about this now. That's going to be mine for 1 full day before I have to come back and feed it anything else. I didn't really need that copper so much. Let's see. What should I do next? I want to work towards being able to do fine cuisine before I move. So for that, I think we need to do terracotta first. Okay, so fine cuisine needs milling, and milling needs terracotta. So we'll do the terracotta quest. Okay, I've obtained everything I need. except for 10 metal parts, which is fine. I have bronze ingots on me, so I can make those metal parts. And let's go ahead and put the kiln over on this side. That's not what I wanted. Oh, that would actually be outside of my area, so I guess we'll do it back here. When it's not wanting to build right, like it's sitting back in here, you can just hold shift to pop it out. But this is going to be underground. I don't want that. So how about we put it on the back over here? Yeah, right there. Well, I didn't actually have any of these things on me, but they were all in containers nearby. That's one of the things I love about this. If you have storage that has all the things you need, like I had this full, but it used some of them. Things like that. It had sticks also required, which are there. The clay. All right, so now I need to make one clay jar in here. I'll just burn that for the moment. And that's 10 clay per jar. The jars are used for lots of different things. Juices. The main thing I wind up using it for is linseed oil. Let's see. Now that we've got that completed, that was an economic. We can grab milling, craft one millstone. I don't have the parts for that on me, I don't think. That's going to need large stone and timbers. So since I'm crafting by hand, I have to grab things out of here real quick. Now I can make the millstone. While that's making in there, I actually also want to make some flax seeds. And some wheat seeds. Let's see. Got 10 wheat there, so let's just go ahead and set up 2 of those. I think that actually means I don't quite have enough wheat for this now. Yeah, I need 8 wheat straws, but did I have any left in here? Flax, no wheat. Alright, so I'm going to have to go off camera for a couple minutes while I am hunting down some wheat. But first, I guess, I'm going to get me a deer, because she's wandering through my backyard. Close distance a little bit. Don't want her to notice me. Don't want to take forever getting there to kill her either. And I'm still using the wooden crossbow, which is crappy, so... There we go. Heart shot. Dog's going crazy because one of their people is home. Alright. I'm gonna go off camera for a couple minutes and go find a couple more wheat stalks. And then I'll bring it right back. Alright, so back on track. Let me grab the mill and pull that down. Again, it doesn't really want to go in, and shift doesn't work on this one. Just hold control and pull back on your mouse wheel. And as long as that green bounding box is in the floor, it'll sit nice and secure. I say that because if it's above it, you can push that around and yeah, not very good for building. What it wants me to do though is make one flour sack and then I'll be complete with milling. Now I was saying before there are a few benefits single player for the wooden claim block. And that's, you can see your claimed area. You can already see what you're building when you're in the zoomed in map, but your claimed area also puts a shield on the larger map so you can see where it is that you're trying to go. Fast travel back here quicker. Fast travel only works by the roads, which I've mentioned before, but bears mentioning again. The other way that it works is if your claimed land is connected to road. Like this one is part of the road. There we go. This intersects with the road, what I've claimed here, so I can easily fast travel here from anywhere in the world with the normal fast travel rules in place. But if I wanted to be further back, I would not be connected unless I claimed that and this. And then if that's all connected, then I can still fast travel all the way back to the back one. Which we will probably be using when I move towards the end of this episode. But at this point, I wanted that fine cuisine. Alright, so I've obtained everything except for the flour sack, which was still in there. I need to craft an oven, which I probably don't have the parts on me for that. I do not. I'm missing the 30 clay and 5 small stones. So I had gathered just enough small stones to complete that and the other thing I was doing. And 30 clay. So I didn't mean to grab all of it. There we go. Now I can make the oven. And as tasty as they are, as easy as they are to make. Now we have a lot better foods open to us. Wrong menu, go into the inventory, pull down the oven, and let's set that right there. And it wants me to make one bread. And it wants me to consume one bread. Now, fortunately, the recipe makes 2 bread per, and I really like the fact that so many of their blocks show the inventory. You can see the bread in there. Back into the inventory, right click to consume the bread, and there we go. But from here, we can make all manner of food. Fruit juice and tea, of course, need the bottles or the clay jars that we learned in terracotta. We can make 1 goulash. I just need, well, I have roots on me. I just need to get my meat. So there's that. You can also make hodgepodge, which is any vegetable and any kind of flavoring. Roast the rest of my meat there, because we can do that now. sweet bread, spiced bread. Those are really nice. The spiced bread is just herbs or mushrooms, some kind of flavoring. The sweet bread is using fruits like the berries. But that's when we're growing a lot more wheat, which we'll be doing at the next place we move. And then, as I'd stated before, everything can be just picked up, which is very useful overall when you're doing things like I'm getting ready to, which is the move. I see more food on the horizon. And even more. So, lots of deer showing up today. So I'll just grab that, and then I won't be hungry. And I'm getting lots of pelts together for being able to make swords and shields, which is one of the things we'll be working on soon. I scared it, but it doesn't run very far. Just start sneaking and get right up on it. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, after taking out this deer, pause up and get everything together that I'm wanting to take with me. That does include my oven I just made, my millstone, the seeds I put together, and all of that. I'm going to take all of that with me. And we'll be looking for a place near iron. I actually don't like building on top of my mines, or building my main structures on top of my mines, but I want to be somewhere near it. In any case, I'll bring this back in a couple minutes. Alright, so I've grabbed pretty much everything, including all of my stored materials. That's all on me except for a little bit of foodstuffs and a club that I never burned, dirt, and some branches. And go ahead and take one more nice look at all this. I'm also leaving the crafting bench here. And time to move on. So let's see. Wouldn't be that bad to live in the tropical area. So I'm gonna go ahead and fast travel to about here and then wander around for a bit. Give it a second to load in. The road should be right here, but that's the part that's not loading in. There we go. Okay. So I'm looking for a place with iron where I can build a nice little village. I see wheat growing over there and down in the valley. And there's some of those limitations I was talking about with fast travel. It is based on food and roads. Here we get to see some palm trees. Even though I'm carrying everything I owned over there, I still have a lot of inventory space. Again, that's because in the settings of the game, I chose to have as large an inventory as it could give me. Times 10, I think it is. Run over here and get some of these palm leaves and go ahead and make saplings out of them. see if there's any cabbages or anything over here. So I still haven't found any cabbages or pumpkins. The bronze tools are still quite amazing to have. But we're going to be upgrading those soon. Though my next episode is going to be me building a house. This is one of those instances where that was in the way because of the way the game calculates collision and everything. Let's see. Stones, no map. I only got 2 of those branches so far. How many branches does it take? Oh, I got more than 2. Oh, well there we go. I can make a palm tree. So that's at least pretty cool. Not seeing any iron around here though. Nor am I seeing any of the plants that I'm missing. Hit T for auto walk. Wish we had that in Space Engineers. Oh wait, here's iron right here. So if I stick on the road, that'll be really easy to find again. Now let's see if I can find some cabbage or pumpkins. Either one should have a chance to spawn in and around these trees here. I believe it's like that on the middle of any of the kingdoms that you're in, which I think is what they call the different hemisphere sections that they have. Of course, I'm not going to pass up flax along the way, being that that's one of the hardest things to find. But I'm still not seeing any cabbage or pumpkins. And this keeps hitching up. I am also not seeing anywhere that is even relatively flat. Lots of flax though. That's very nice. There's another one in the distance here. Found the flax fields. That one's not grown yet. Harvesting stone in this area will be pretty easy too, because we've got the pit, the mountains nearby. Wonder if I shouldn't build somewhere near the road over here. Got lots of iron here. Wonder what the other side of the road looks like. Because that's all I want to do for finishing up the video is choose a location for home. The next video will be, like I had said, me building it. Haha, pumpkin ahead. My stamina is all burned down now. I made a bunch of hodgepodge. I still have my goulash. So I have plenty of food. Always a good thing to make sure you have plenty of food. I absolutely despise pumpkin, personally, but it is one of my wife's favorite things ever. So this is her time of year when pumpkin everything is around. Yeah, this looks real nice. I think perhaps I build my beginnings over here near the road. It'll make it easy to fast travel back and forth between locations. Okay, that one's not grown yet. Ah, cabbage, yes. Both of these open up lots of recipes and things I can do to diversify my food. More iron back here. So yeah, this area is loaded with iron. This will be great. I'll do my iron mine on the other side of the road though. Out of sight, out of mind. I think I saw more over here. I was hoping for at least one more cabbage. There we go. Because now I can go in here, go back to seed. Can make one cabbage seed and a few pumpkin seeds. Okay, so in between episodes, I'm going to clear cut all of this area over here. Hopefully be able to harvest these pumpkins. And then next episode, we'll start building a nice stone structure. Well, probably stone and wood. Got lots of wood, gotta have lots more wood. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit the like button down below. And if you want to see more, there's always the subscribe button. Until next time, have a good one.